What's up, everybody? Welcome. This is going to be this week's pick a card reading, and this is going to be, are we on the same page? So this is going to be geared more towards like romantic situations. It could resonate as platonic, but more so this was intended to be a romantic type of energy reading. So hopefully this resonates with you guys. I have 3 different piles to choose from. You may have more than one person in mind. That's fine. So maybe you're drawn to more than one pile. I would not choose multiple piles for the same person. Unless you feel like it didn't resonate, then maybe give it a shot. But like shopping around for different answers may not be the best result. So without further ado, before we start, I always have to say that with the disclaimer that these readings are meant to be taken for entertainment purposes only. They're general messages. They're not personal, specific readings for one person out there. So please only take parts that do stand out to you, that may be confirmation or revelation to something. But do not put all of your hopes into these types of readings. You would have to get a personal reading, okay? So I will give you guys a moment. The first pile, we have the Joker. And I'm using my I Love Mermaids playing cards, and it says the awkward moment when someone says mermaids aren't real and I'm standing right next to them. So this is the Joker for pile number 1. Pile number 2, you have the Jack of Spades. A salty pirate needs a beautiful mermaid. Pile number 3, you have the Ace of Clubs. Summer goal, become a mermaid. That's the piles. I will give you guys a moment to reflect on which pile does resonate with you or stand out the most, and then we'll go ahead and start the reading. Okay. Alright, pile number 1. For those of you drawn to the Joker card, this is your reading, okay? If you guys skipped the beginning, the intro to the reading, the disclaimer was that these are meant to be taken for entertainment purposes only first. Do not take these readings literal. You would have to get a personal reading to know whether something is specifically meant for you or not. So only take what stands out in a reading, something that could be a confirmation to something you already felt or knew, or a revelation, okay? So use your own discernment with these readings. The only way that you'll truly know is by getting a personal reading. So if you guys are interested in booking with me for a personal reading, you guys can check in the description box for the link to my website. And once you do purchase a reading, just make sure that you email me directly so that I can set up a booking date or a time if a time is needed for your specific type of reading, or if you guys just have questions about my readings or my availability. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. Okay, so let's look at where this person is with you. This person in question is with you. Sexuality, privacy, with the 4 of Wings, which is the 4 of Swords in this deck. So to be honest, what I'm getting is that this person, like where they're at with you, is that they're keeping things between you two a secret. If this is a person that you have an interest in, that you have not been sexually intimate with, then maybe they're keeping from you the fact that they're sexually drawn to you or interested, or that they have sexual desires towards you. They're trying to keep that concealed and hidden to themselves. If this is someone that you've been sexually intimate with, or you are constantly sexually intimate with on a consistent basis, then I would say that this person may want to keep it that way, but in private. Like whether this is as a respect thing, or if this is they just kind of want to keep this as a booty call type of thing, and only you would truly know if that's the case for you or not. So I'm getting 3 different energies, 3 different scenarios. Let me clarify, because sometimes I don't like to just leave it like that. So I'm going to clarify this card just to get a little more in depth with this. What is this energy with the person in question, with the viewer? Where are they at with them? Where are they at in general with them? Four of Swords, clarifying the Four of Swords in reverse. So yeah, this person could have some thoughts about you that they just want to keep hidden. The Nine of Pentacles, this person could be admiring you from afar. For others, it's kind of like they want to be single. They just want to have their cake and eat it too. Like you know, this is sleeping and keeping it on the down low and not really sharing it with people and remaining independent and single. Maybe this is how they view you, but only you would know that. So let's see where you are with them. Compatibility with the Two of Wings, which is the Two of Swords. So you're kind of conflicted whether or not you two are truly a good match for one another. There's a part of you that does feel this loving energy. Maybe you're getting mixed signals from this person. And if it's the person that has a crush on you or like has an interest but they're not speaking on it, then it could be that this person, the fact that they're suppressing it or keeping it a secret from you is why you're getting mixed signals. You don't know if this person is truly interested or not. Clarify. The Two of Wands. So yeah, you're kind of like, should I? Some of you, this is a crush energy. Like, I'm feeling that for majority of you, this is a crush. Someone that you haven't been intimate with. Someone that you haven't even dated. So it's kind of like, should I approach this person or should I not approach this person? They're giving me the vibe that they're interested, but I really don't know. They could just be nice or whatever, or just being nice towards me. For others of you, it is like this person wants to be single and they just want to keep things on a friendship basis, but at the same time have sex. And I feel like you may be getting inklings of that, but you're not completely sure because there is a chemistry. There is some sort of love vibes being exchanged, but it's not completely clear. So you may be a little bit confused with this person because you have two twos, Two of Wands, Two of Swords. So you're kind of back and forth with this one. Okay, so let's see, where are you guys both in agreement with one another? Where are you both in agreement? Oops. Okay, the Abundance card with the Empress and the Three of Swords. So both of you are in agreement that there's a lot in this connection. There's a lot that you guys get out of it. You may see a lot of potential in each other or potential in your connection. There's a chalice that's overflowed with like toys and jewels and crystals and gems and stuff like that. So it's like you could see the potential. Some of you may even feel like this connection is divine with this angel pouring out this energy. And there's a fairy here. So it's like this magical energy at the same time. I do feel like there's a lot of attraction with the Empress card. The Three of Swords, though, there's two threes. There's still, if this is a crush, then it's kind of like this person could look at you as, if you're a feminine energy, this person may look at you as above them, too good for them. If you're asking about a feminine energy, then this is how you feel towards them, that they're too good for you. Also, with the Three of Swords, the Three of Wings, sorrow, I get that there's like, yeah, it's like counting yourself out, second guessing yourself, afraid to approach this person out of fear of getting hurt. And also, I feel like some of you guys do know that this connection could be a little bit too good to be true if this is someone you've been intimate with, and that it may just be surface level things. It may be that this person is just interested in the way that you look, and you know, it may not go anywhere. So some of you guys kind of already know this, and this person may be in agreement that this connection is just a playful connection for now. It's something that they do get a lot of fulfillment out of, but they're not really taking it seriously. There's only one cup here. There's not two cups being exchanged. So I feel like it's, for some, this is going to be a one-sided connection. Sorry to say. But let's see what the rest of the cards are. What are you guys in disagreements with? Creativity and the Princess of Roses, which is the Princess of Wands, the adventurer. So you guys are in a disagreement that this connection, like you both are creating together. So both of you or one of you may be wanting to create with this connection because you can see all of the abundance that it does bring. However, you guys are not on the same page with what it is that you want out of this connection, because you guys are in disagreement with what you're creating, what you're manifesting. Someone wants to be the page, the princess, which is the Page of Wands. Someone wants to just adventure, like just, they're taking love as an adventurous type of thing, and one of you does not agree with this. If this is a person that is there's a crush here, you guys still may want or have a thing for each other, but someone's like afraid to walk through this door. It's like they need the other person's reassurance that it's okay to move forward. Someone's not willing to take the risk and be bold and just make it happen, I feel. So that's what's in disagreement. What are you guys both manifesting that's in alignment with each other? The Hermit and dating. So you guys are in agreement. Like, what you're manifesting that's in alignment is that you guys need to take some time to really think things through about what this connection really means to you, as far as the path that you guys are on. If you're dating this person, or if this is someone that you're in a relationship with, is this connection really worth the investment? I don't really feel too many committed energies here. This seems like friends with benefits, dating vibes, and crushing vibes. So I just feel that you guys need, it's like this, what you guys are manifesting that's in alignment is like, we need to kind of go within ourselves and really figure out what we really want with this situation, if we want to continue to see each other. And for those of you who have not dated this person, you know, if I really want to approach them, do I want to let my feelings be known? And I feel like that's for the both of you. But if there's a masculine energy involved, they're really manifesting, and you both are manifesting, like they need to go within and figure out what they want. Does this person really like me or not? Do they want to approach me? And then they're manifesting similar, but it's more in, should I approach this person or should I not approach them? And if you guys are dating, then it's like, I need to figure out what I really want from this person, and vice versa. So that's what you guys are manifesting that's in alignment with each other. What you're manifesting that's out of alignment with each other, the Ace of Pentacles reward and the Rainbow Reviver. So what are you guys manifesting that's out of alignment? Someone wants this to be a stable foundation and a solid commitment, versus someone that just wants to be playful and be single and just enjoy their... Some of you guys are just youthful. You guys are young, or some of you could be dealing with the person that's used to being on their own. They're not, you know, they could be single. They may not have any kids or anything, and they just want to keep things playful and light. And maybe you're that person on the other side that just wants to keep this thing light and free, for some of you. But what you guys are manifesting that's out of alignment, like I said, someone wants stability, someone wants a new beginning, someone wants something to start fresh, whereas one person wants to be light and carefree, or someone is completely oblivious to what they actually really want. So what is the potential outcome based on the current path of this connection? A no. So there could be, I don't know if you had a question about this. Spirit is saying no. I can't predict how these readings come out, and sometimes they're not always going to be light and fluffy, and I can't sugarcoat things. I have to be honest. If it be that someone is meant to take something out of this reading, I have to be blunt and real about this. But the no could be a good thing for some of you, and the no may be something that's a little painful to digest. But I just get like, it's almost like Spirit is blocking this energy, blocking this connection, whether it be temporarily or just permanently. But let's see what your advice is. What is your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels who lovingly guide you? What do they want you to know, or what's their advice to you with this specific situation? Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So their advice for you may be to disconnect from a connection for the time being, or detach from love, focusing too much on it, especially if you're single and you just have a crush on somebody right now. For others of you, if you're dating someone or seeing someone that's not really giving you any hints of commitment, then Spirit is saying to maybe backtrack a little bit. Some of you guys may be playing wifey to someone that has no intentions on being committed to you, or you're playing hubby to a person that doesn't have any intentions on giving love to you in some sense. Doesn't see longevity, so doesn't even know what they want for some of you in some cases. So please take what resonates. I hope that this was helpful to someone out there that needed to hear this message, and if it did, feel free to like this video, maybe share it with someone you feel like needs to hear it. Subscribe to the channel, and if you guys have any suggestions for the next pick a card reading, you guys can leave it in the comment section. If you guys would like to book a reading with me to get more clarity, you guys are more than welcome to do so. Until the next reading, take care. Peace. Okay, so let's move on to the next reading. Okay, we're at 1516. Alright, those of you who are drawn to the Jack of Spades, a salty pirate needs a beautiful mermaid. This is your pile. As a disclaimer, if you guys skip the beginning, these readings are for entertainment purposes only, meaning they're general. They're not meant to resonate personally, fully like a personal reading. Some cases it's not going to resonate at all. So please only take what may resonate with you. If it doesn't, then maybe choose another pile, or maybe I'm just not the messenger for you. So please apply what does stick. If you guys are interested in booking your own personal reading with me, you guys can check in the description box below the link to my website. You guys can purchase directly from there. Also, if you guys book a reading, make sure that you email me to set up your booking date and your time if a time is needed for your specific type of reading. Also, if you guys have any questions about my readings or availability, feel free to email me. Now let's go ahead and get into your reading. So whoever the person is that you're thinking about, where are they at with you at this time? Distorted masculine with the 9 of gems, independence, which is the 9 of pentacles in this deck. I don't want my leg to fall asleep, sorry. So this person, where they're at with you, is I feel like this person may try, especially if they're masculine energy, this person may be trying to live up to some expectation. You know, I gotta have a nice car, nice this, nice, you know, money, a lot of money, a good job, good looks, blah, 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 nice clothes, all this stuff. They're focusing on this distorted perception of what masculine energy is supposed to be. I feel also this person may be a little self-focused right now. They may be focused on day-to-day life, focused on the matrix of this world. You know, you gotta have this, you gotta do, it's like this bustle and hustle energy. Clarify. The Emperor. Yeah, they're very focused on themselves right now. They're focused on their business. 6 of Cups. So they may be, you know, there's no hard feelings or there's nothing really wrong with where they stand with you. I just feel like this person is taking this connection very lightly because I feel like they're focusing on themselves right now. They may be caught up in a lot right now in their life, overworked, stressed out, trying to maintain. For some of them, they do want to impress you. For some, I do get that, like they want you to look at them like, okay, they got it going on, whether they're a male or female masculine energy. They want you to look at them like they got it all together, so that they can have something to actually offer you. So take whatever applies to you. Yeah, but it seems like they're very focused on their money and stuff, like, yeah. But let's see where you're at with them. Maybe this will give us a little more clarity. Few cards came out for you guys. I only take what cards come out for me, so it's not always going to be the same amount as every pile or the other person's energy. I just pull as I'm guided to. So you have luminosity and yin and yang with the King of Pentacles, which is the realist in this deck. So where you're at with this person is you really feel like this person brightens your life up. You may feel like a sense like this person just makes you glow. I get like this inner glow. You kind of look at the world in a brighter perspective. This could be a new relationship, or this is someone that you're really, really in love with. You put them in a high regard, a high pedestal. You see them as enough. Like, they want to be the emperor, but you're like, you know, being the King of Pentacles is enough for me. So you really do see this person as having everything that you want. You feel like they're a solid, stable, loyal person. You know, you're not caught up in a fairy tale, so you are perceiving, because you feel like you're seeing this person in a realistic perspective, but you still feel this inner glow within you. And you may feel like you guys match very well, although you guys may be opposites. Both of you may be earth signs. Some of you guys may be water signs with an earth sign person, or you guys just have like this very spiritual, earthy vibe, and this person is maybe more of the blue collar type, more conservative type, but you guys just flow. That's how you're perceiving them. Okay. it's like the universe just looks a little more brighter, more beautiful because of this person. So this could be a new person, or this could just be how you see your mate. Like, you're really into them. You feel like they brighten up your life, basically. So let's see where you guys are in agreement with one another with this connection. Self-respect, the Four of Roses with respect, which is the Four of Wands, and the Nine of Shells, fulfillment, which is the Nine of Cups. So you guys are in agreement that, you know, if you guys, I feel like as long as you guys keep an individuality about yourselves, like you don't really blend like your lives together to the point where you don't have an individuality anymore, up under each other 24/7, or smothering each other, that if you respect each other's space, that your connection is fulfilling. I feel like some of you guys are like very earthy, like hippie types, to where love is love. You're not the type of person that smothers people. You just feel really good. As long as you're happy, as long as they're happy, you're good. You don't really require too much out of a connection. I feel like this person may appreciate that, and you appreciate that in them. So you guys are fulfilled. There's many different layers to this connection that you guys get out of it. It's like, as long as I'm happy and I'm making myself happy, then we should be good, and you're happy within yourself, and you have that responsibility of making your own self happy, then our connection will be very stable, very grounded, because we have that level of respect for each other and our own individuality. I feel like that's what this is. So you guys are in agreement with that. What you're not in agreement with, let's see, Divine Masculine and Justice. So what it is that you're not in agreement with, I feel like you more so, if you're the feminine energy and this is the other person is the masculine energy, you may look at them as like, you may be seeing them higher than they see themselves. Because I get like this person, you have the distorted masculine as where they are with you, and where they're at with you is like they're caught up in this illusionary, you know, world of what people have to be and what masculinity is, and very caught up in the material world and not really in tune with them, with their higher self or their spiritual self. So it could be that this person doesn't agree with that type of way of being. They feel like maybe that, you know, real life is really the hustle and bustle lifestyle, and men are made to do this and women are made to do that. Whereas you see men as more of a multi-dimensional being, that's not everything that it is to a divine masculine energy. And then you have the Justice card here. So it's kind of like you guys are in balance when it comes to your truths and perspectives on what masculinity is. If you're a spiritual person, you have this perception of divine feminine and divine masculine energy, whereas they're caught up in societal perceptions and rules of what femininity and masculinity is. I feel like like I said, they're more of a realistic person or traditional based person, versus you maybe new agey, more spiritually in tune and things like that. So you guys are different, obviously. You're polar opposites. But that does not have to be a bad thing, obviously. What are you both manifesting with each other that's in alignment with one another? Inner peace and Eight of Roses signals, which is the Eight of Wands. So again, it's like what you're manifesting is that balance with individuality, with being cool with your own company, not needing to always be up each other or talk every day or talk so much. It's like you're focusing on yourselves, seeing yourselves as worthy and balanced. I feel like you guys are manifesting this within yourselves, and I feel like it's going to build a very strong rapport between the both of you. It may be a lot of chemistry between the two of you as well, but it's like it's not overwhelming to where you lose your footing and you lose your identity in yourself. I feel like that's very important to you too, is to keep the identity of self. I feel like you guys respect each other because you're not trying to change each other, because you guys are different. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. What else? I feel like one of you guys is very, very imaginative. I get Pisces vibes from some of you, or you guys may have Pisces in your chart, but one of you guys is very imaginative, very dreamy, very poetic, always creating. So I see that you guys are creating more of a self-mastery within yourselves, but there's still this flow between the two of you where there's no passion or chemistry lost. Let's see what you're manifesting that's out of alignment with each other. Spiritual maturity, 6 of shells, which is the 6 of cups, joy, and the 7 of roses, 7 of wands, courage. Okay. So it could be that there might be a point where you and this person just don't vibrate on the same frequency on a spiritual level. Like, I feel like you're constantly growing, constantly going higher, and this person may choose to stay where they are. They may not see the value in spiritual evolution and growth. They may, it's not to say that you're trying to force them to believe in what you believe in, but some people just feel like, you know, they just stay the same. They don't really grow as people. They don't really change their perspectives. They don't expand their consciousness level. They kind of just like to stick to what they're used to and programming and certain beliefs. And I feel like you might look at this person as they're not courageous enough to really follow their heart. And they may feel like you're just a little bit too, like, fairy tale like, caught up in the sauce. So this could be a water sign versus earth sign energy, or air sign versus like a water or fire sign, where there's a lot of dreamy energy going on, a lot of lighthearted energy, versus this, no, this, I'm just a realist. I'm just realistic, logical. Like, I used to have an ex that used to say that I'm a realist. Like, really? Anyway, so it could be that this is what you guys are manifesting that's out of alignment, is that your paths are very different. You guys are not really on the same page energetically wise, frequency wise, as far as spiritual things go. But let's see what you guys are potentially, you know, what's the potential outcome of your current path that you're on with each other. Blocks removed. So I feel like there's a potential for you to remove any of these blockages if you're both willing to put in the work and the effort and understand each other, because you may be dealing with a person, or you could be this person. Someone is one or the other, but I feel it's more of the person you're asking about is very logical, very earthbound type of person. They don't really dabble into their spiritual side. Even if they say I'm a Christian, or I'm this, I'm that, I'm a Buddhist, they don't really dabble. They don't really go deep within self. And it's not always a bad thing. I mean, it is, but it's not. You know, that's their choice. But if you guys can work between that and respect each other on that level, then I feel like, you know, and that's potentially what's going to happen. You guys may be willing to work, because I feel like you guys are cool with each other. You guys vibe well almost in, you know, most aspects, but it's just certain things, okay? So if you guys can move past that, and I feel like it's a potential that you guys will move past these blockages. Attraction is your advice. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So your advice is to continue to be yourself. Continue to be like your hippie, fun-loving, free-spirited, spiritual, head up in the clouds ass person. Like, don't downgrade yourself or downplay your magic, your mystical, whimsical, whatever energy and vibe for anybody. Not even this person, no matter how much you're feeling them or how much you love them. Don't water yourself down. I feel like continue to stay connected and in tune with who you truly are. And enjoy this connection as well. Enjoy it for what it is, because when you're present in the moment and you're not focused on the future so much and how is it going to, you know, what I got to do this and make this happen, and you just flow, the more present you are to really see things clearly, and then you can solve any arising issues or blockages that come up when you're just present with each other and you're really listening and you're really feeling the energies. You're not caught up in what was in the past or what could be in the future. You're present. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. So if this reading resonated with you, feel free to give it a like, share this video, or share this channel with someone. I would greatly appreciate that. If you guys would like to subscribe, I would greatly appreciate that as well. Also, if you guys have any questions about my readings, my availabilities, to set up booking dates, visit my website and email me directly. You guys can also follow me on Instagram. If you guys have a suggestion for the next pick a card reading, go ahead and leave it in the comment section, okay, for next week. Thank you so much, and I will catch you guys in the next reading. Peace. What's up there? Those of you who chose Ace of Clubs, pile 3, summer goal, become a mermaid was your card. So let's see where you guys are with your situation. Now keep in mind, you guys, if you guys skip the beginning, As a disclaimer, please take these readings first as entertainment purposes. These are general collective energy readings, so they're not subject to resonate fully with you like a personal reading. So please do not get in your feelings about what comes out of these readings, because it's not necessarily tapping into a specific person. Like, I'm not shuffling, okay, this is for Sarah, this is for Matthew. It's not doing that. So please only take what resonates with you specifically. If it does, if it confirms something that you already felt or knew, the only way that you truly know if a reading is meant for you is by getting a personal one, obviously. So if you guys feel drawn to and would like to book with me, you guys can visit my website. You guys can purchase directly from my shop. To set up a booking date and time, please email me directly. Also, if you guys have any questions about my readings or my availability, feel free to also email me. And you guys can also follow me on Instagram as well. I would greatly appreciate it. So let's get into your reading. Okay, so where is the person on your mind at with you? Where are they at with you at this time? Soulmates with the Four of Pentacles, which is possessiveness. So I'm definitely going to have to clarify this, but the first thing that came out, I'm getting two things first. First energy I picked up was this person may view you as their soulmate, whether they call it that or they just know that there's a deep spiritual connection. They feel like this is a very transformative connection. It has transformed them in their ideal of love. They've never felt anything like this, so they really want to hold on to you. I'm not getting like toxic possessiveness from this person, but it's just like, I want to hold on to you because I never felt nothing like this. I've never met anybody like you, and I want to hold on to it. Now, on the flip side, for some of you, this person is like feeling like they're being possessed by this concept of soulmates and twin flames and all of that, and it may make them feel a little bit stagnant, may make them feel a little bit controlled. They don't really like all of that. They may be picking up possessive vibes from you, but I'm going to clarify this because I feel like it could be both, honestly, because those are the first energies I picked up on. Divine Spirit, please clarify this group as far as where this person is in question. Thank you. Seven of Swords with the Page of Cups. So yeah, I do get this vibe that where they're at with you is they may perceive this connection as something that they want to hold on to and keep close to their chest with the Page of Cups and Seven of Swords. Now, for some of you, again, it's like it's something that they don't really believe in, the concepts of soulmates, and they kind of feel like it's just like an unhealthy concept or twin flames or something, and they're not really open to all of that. They may feel like it's childish with the Page of Cups. So please only take what resonates. Now let's see where you're at with them. You have boundaries with the Princess of Wings, which is the Page of Swords. So where you're at with this person is you feel like, for those of you that are dealing with that person that's like, no, I don't believe in twin flames and soulmates and the one and all of that. This person, you may look at them as very limited in thinking. Like, you could stand to open up and be a little more open-minded. Like, you might look at them like this. Some of you guys may be on guard with this person to some degree because, I don't know, some of you guys may think that something is too good to be true as well. If this person is like all about you, you may take their possessiveness in a negative sense. For some of you, it may make you feel uncomfortable. Clarify. I'm getting different energies, you guys, so please only take the part that does stand out. But let me clarify this. Spirit, clarify this card. Thank you. The Knight of Swords in reverse. The Four of Wands. So you feel like this person may not be completely open to the idea of the one, because for some people this is like a twin flame soulmate card. It's a union card. So you may see this person is very like limited. Maybe you think it has something to do with their upbringing. You see this person as someone that you want to settle down with, but you feel like they're very closed-minded. For those of you that have the person that really looks at this connection as something very valuable to you, you may think that this is too good to be true. You may not trust this person. Some of you guys may have trust issues. Maybe you're not used to someone being genuinely into you or genuinely invested in a connection, so you kind of doubt it a little bit. So let's see where you guys are in agreement with one another when it comes to this situation. Chivalry with the Eight of Pentacles, perfectionism. So where you guys are in agreement is that this, like, I feel like the masculine energy feels like they're the perfect guy, or they're the perfect whatever, if it's a woman, perfect one for you, the perfect mate, or the perfect mate period. Like, they have so much to offer, and I feel like you agree with that. You might feel like this person is a little bit too perfect, or the connection itself is like very, like, because they're doing everything on cue, like they're doing everything right. Like, this person is, they just got everything together. They could be good looking, they could have, you know, their life together, they could, you know, be very romantic, affectionate, attentive, funny, like all the things that you may be looking for and more, and they feel like they're a good catch too. So you guys are in agreement with that. I mean, this person could be a little bit cocky, I'm not gonna lie. They could be an earth sign male for some of you, or they may just have a lot of I'm not getting that they're a player type or anything, but I just feel like this person knows that they're a good catch. They may have a lot of people that are interested in them, or their past lovers felt like they were the best boyfriend or girlfriend they ever had. So they have that air about them that's not arrogant, but very you know, they're very aware that they're a good catch, basically. So let's see where you guys are in a disagreement with one another in this connection. So, resolving conflict in the world. Okay. So where you guys are in disagreement is that this person may not feel like they have any issues. Because some of you guys, like I was saying, for where you are or where you're at with this person, you may perceive them as someone who's very closed-minded, maybe even closed-hearted, to where they don't believe in true love because of something that happened to them or their upbringing. They could be this great character, show all their good attributes, but there's still some things within them that you feel like on the underneath the surface, like the surface they're cool, but there's some things within them that you may sense that they need help with. If this person is a possessive, controlling type of person that's like, you know, I'm so in love with you, and they're doing too much and it's kind of catching you off guard, it's kind of making you uncomfortable, you may feel like this person has some issues that they need to work on, and they don't agree with that. Okay, they don't feel like that because they look at themselves as this trophy, as this prize. You know, I got it all together. I'm the perfect guy, perfect woman. I don't have any issues. And you may be feeling that. And I feel like it's because you have some sort of empathetic, maybe even intuitive gifts that you pick up on these energies, or you're just watching their habits. But it's all in love. Like, you want to be there and help this person, but I feel like they're not allowing that to be. And I feel like this person may be protecting themselves from you getting too in depth with what's really in there. I feel like if they're saying that there's nothing wrong with them, or that, oh, I don't know what you're talking about, I never had any issues with love and blah blah, like they just kind of don't want you to go there. They don't really want to tap into that. I feel like this masculine person, if this is the person you're asking about, is very very sensitive deep down, but they don't really show all that. They kind of show you the macho aspect, and you know, yeah, look at my achievements, and I went to Harvard and I did this, or even if it's like a bad boy, like, you know, yeah, I did this, and they just kind of show you what they want you to see. And for some, this could be like beginning stages of a connection for some of you, or someone that you're interested in that's interested in you. But take what resonates. So let's see what you both are manifesting that is in alignment with each other. Oop. Okay, so you have the silver waterfall with the 4 of shells, reevaluation, which is the 4 of cups, 7 of gems, which is the 7 of pentacles with frustration. Okay, so what are you guys in alignment? What are you manifesting that's in alignment? You guys are, the things that need to be cleared up, you guys are manifesting the opportunity to clear these things out of the way, out of the connection. And it may be individual things, not so much about each other, but it's more of a what's within the individual that needs some cleansing, some work. It may be that you guys get to a point where it's like, I need to clean up my act. Like, you get upset with yourselves, like one of you or both of you, or like, I can't be this way. And it's more than likely it's this other person that's like, you're right, you know what, I need to trust more. Or if you have trust issues, I can't allow this to affect our connection, or a future connection or whatever. I need to be more open-hearted. I need to cleanse this. I need to heal this. So it's like a change of perspective, but someone actually taking the initiative to work on the things that are not serving them, things that are imbalanced within the self, maybe emotionally imbalanced, because it's like I'm not going to be able to find a mate under these circumstances, or to have a healthy bond with someone under these circumstances. So whoever that may be, or it's both of you, what are you guys manifesting that's out of alignment? The Garden and the Ten of Wings, difficulty. So what are you manifesting that's out of alignment with each other? I feel someone may still dwell on things that they just need to let go of and release, whether this has anything to do with each other or past energies. Because I get like one person is putting in the work with the Garden card. Someone's investing, someone's doing the work, while as one person is like all up in their head, focusing on the challenges of love and what went down. Or it could even be just subconsciously, like they're allowing all of these fears and these doubts to get the best of them, whereas the one person is putting in the work, putting in all the effort, doing the work on themselves even, and has been doing work on themselves. They're not caught up in all of this drama with them, this mental drama here, all these different thoughts and all these different fears. So whoever plays a role in that. So that's something that you guys are manifesting that's not in alignment with each other. Like one person's manifesting all these fears and doubts and regrets, while as one person is manifesting maybe other things in their life going well, good, their home, career, their health, everything, manifesting their greatest self at this time, whatever resonates. So let's see what the potential outcome is based off of your current energies. October with third party. Okay, so it could be in October that one of you decides to see someone else, or yeah, I feel that, because in the Garden card, it's like this person is like sitting and chilling in the garden. I don't know if you can see. I have paint on my hands too, sorry. They're not ashy, they got paint. So there's a person right here. This girl is kind of chilling in her garden, and she's pleased with all her little plants and her, her flowers and stuff, her trees, because she did her work. So someone may be in a position where, like, I ain't going to sit here with this, like this Ten of Swords shit right here. I'm not doing that. If there's someone else that comes in that is willing to put in the work and the effort with me, then I'm open. Some of you, if this is just a crush, it may be easy for you to get past this person and find a new person of your interest. It could also be that it ends up that the third party energy is an issue. It's not so much a person. It doesn't have to be a person. If it is, it could be more than just romantic. It could be different for everybody. The Ten of Wands. It's like the baggage. Like someone's third party energy is all of their baggage, all of their drama. And I feel like someone's just going to be tired and they're going to drop the load. And October is also number 10. You got the 10 of Wings, 10 of Wands. With the Magician, yes, someone is manifesting while someone is all caught up in the bullshit. Caught up in the past, caught up in things that don't even necessarily matter. So whoever resonates with that, if you're that person that's a little dramatic and focusing on the negatives and the fear, then it's very possible, if you stay on that current path, that same frequency and vibration, that you're going to manifest this person like letting this go and moving on, I feel. Or if you're the one on the opposite end where you're not caught up in all of that extra stuff and this person is, then it's very likely that you're going to move on past this person. Doesn't have to be with someone else. You may choose to focus on other things in life. You may be manifesting career and other things that you don't have time for this drama. So let's see what the advice is for you from your angels, your ancestors, and spirit guides. What's your advice? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So maybe some of you guys are the negative Nancy that's attracting this. And I'm just being real and honest, you guys. You guys can hate me. It's a general reading. I'm not tapping into anybody specifically, so it's not an attack to a specific person. It's just whatever comes out and whatever does stick with you. If it's too much for you, if you feel like this is negative, then don't watch it. But, I have to bring out what comes up, and Spirit is saying that they want you to be positive and have hope that things will work out in your love life. They don't want you to be worried or to think negatively or be in a place of fear. If you're the person that is doing the work and willing to give, Spirit is saying, like, just because someone wasn't able to really fully give and open up and invest does not mean that it stops here. You have so much to offer, and there's much more that awaits you than what's presently here. Because sometimes we get caught up on potential and how things started off in the beginning. It was all good. This person was, funny. They were cute. We did this and that. But this person has emotional issues, emotional baggage, and they're not willing to work through it. And it's like, it's kind of a tough decision. Do I wait? If this person is not willing, then you can't sit and hope that they'll be willing. It's like, if it's meant to be, we'll come back around, but I'm not going to sit and wait for you to decide if and when and if and where or how, if it's going to happen. You know what I mean? So I hope that makes sense. I hope it resonated. Much love as always to you guys. I hope that this was helpful. Feel free to like this video if it resonated. Share this with someone or share the channel. Subscribe if you feel guided to. If you guys have any suggestions for the next pick a card, don't forget to leave it in the description. Much love as always. Peace.